Hi, my name is Aryan,
And my name is Etta.
and welcome to our channel, How We See Things. And today's topic is going to be about,
Manifestation and why you stop it and why it doesn't work for you.
and then we come back to really is going to talk about what we call the subconscious mind, or like like to call it the editor. So we're going to talk more about this kind of in the topic today.
Mm.
So.
Well, I know a lot of people that have watched the movie Secret and listened to a lot of other YouTube.
YouTubers or
they,
books or other things like in that direction.
Yeah. And they keep complaining about this is not working. This doesn't work for them. No, they've tried everything and it just doesn't work. And they just can get into the frequency of things that they want. And so we want to touch a little bit about your subconscious, why it's usually in there or the editor where things stop. And also that it's very important to do things for 28 days before you can rewrite your subconscious or the editor to get into flow and thing. And also repetition, and the will to want to change.
Yeah. And there I think you touch upon very, very important is that you need to be willing and have
to have the attention
to it, and that to go into that change of repetition, because that is what's going to discipline you to make the repetition going. If you don't have a thought of will behind it, it will not.
No, it won't change.
It won't change because willpower is the power of it.
And also to get to know oneself when it comes to this. Do you feel that you deserve it, or do you send unconsciously bad frequency or energy towards people that do have? Because that is also a stopper, will stop you from receiving.
Yeah, exactly. If you put something like what we call like a negative emotion towards other people, it also reflects what actually is going inside of you, and why you then in subconsciously towards yourself don't feel like you are deserving this. Because
jealousy.
Because you're putting out something to other people, what is really coming inside of you. So that's just telling you, even though you say, oh, I have been doing everything the secret says and it doesn't work, and you're still sending out this emotion.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So you're really just reprogramming what has already been in there. You're just stacking on top of it.
Yeah, and also because you're also sending it out to other people, like why they always getting it, why they are just born with that. Then you're still not putting, this is something that is inside of you. It has actually, in real honesty, nothing to do with why they have it. This is always about you, how you really, really feel inside of you. It's one way that, this is how I feel. Okay, then I need to, if you want to be in the flow, then you need to rewrite what you have been doing for years. And it takes a little bit time, but it's absolutely doable.
Oh, it's possible. It's nothing but possibilities, and also,
yeah, everything is a possibility.
Yeah, and a lot of this software that is already in our subconscious comes from our upbringing, also, and the society, their attack on people that do have. It comes from jealousy. And the feeling of lack.
Yeah, and I think it also comes about the fear to be, that you're not being successful, the fear that we put so much like a comparison in the society. So I think a lot of this, and that program that, if we don't do this, then we are not successful, and you build a lot like guilt towards that you should be, and shame, and you go into a lot of this emotion, and then you think, okay, I've been working, I'm feeling good, but have you really been going deep enough to get to the source of what you have.
What is stopping your flow?
Stopping your flow.
And what you deserve and you should have is plenty of everything in this universe for everybody. Not everybody dreams the same dream. So it's plenty to go around.
Yeah, we can also explain that we have a very different aspect. Like I am never, when I am mental, when I'm secret, me and money has never been very, it just is for me. Money, yeah, that is also another topic.
It goes with the flow.
Yeah, the thing is that for me it has never been like something that I always have, like I never said it in my earliest year or when I was even younger that I wanted to have a lot of money. It's never, I just wanted to sufficient enough and I'm happy with that because that is not my manifestation. And some people feel like they want to have this kind of house, this and that. There's plenty because I have chosen, that doesn't matter too much for me. And I think this is why, because everybody think, yeah, but everybody wish to have this. How is that going to be possible? No, not everybody wish
the same thing. You know, a lot of people they are looking for love of their life, their soulmate, their twin flame, and most people they just want a stable life, stable income, secure household, and freedom to live their life. It is not everybody that trying to manifest winning the lottery or being rich. But it also, I wanted to touch on, like I said earlier, you know, a lot of times when you're not matching the frequency of things, don't forget everything is just energy. This is just an illusion. So, and a lot of us live in the delusion that we don't have, and then you create that energy that you won't get anything, you know. So, no, I lost my train of thoughts again. I do that a lot. Blondie. But so it's plenty to go around for everybody. But what you really have to start doing first is to reprogram your subconscious or your editor to match the frequency of the things that you like to have in your life.
Yeah, and I also think you also need to add on something else, and that is actually appreciation.
Oh,
that you appreciate already where you are, because appreciation is showing this love towards everything, and that you additionally. And I think that is one of the forces that actually will make the editing and stuff much easier because you have put that energy towards yourself. So you're already starting in the nice flow of things. And so I think it is very important to remember appreciation and be thankful for all the boundaries that you already have and what will come that already is there for you.
That is actually the main key is being thankful, being grateful for what you have and who you are and what you are, and accepting and self-love. That's the biggest key to enter your subconscious and rewrite and put new program in. And I actually have a mantra for this every night that I go through before I sleep. So I recommend to write down your own mantra, to write down what you repeat and repeat and repeat in your mind for 28 days. And it's also a lot of self-help videos on YouTube, frequencies that you can be listening to help you reprogram your editor. So I really recommend it, and I can guarantee you will start feeling much better. You will see the change, and things are just going to come much easier for you. I can actually talk a little bit about this when it comes to being in the flow. I have most of my life not been in the flow, but in my earlier grown-up years, I started to change the way I was thinking, and things that started flowing to me, and everything just came so easily to me. It just fell into my lap, and I was flying. But then I moved from one country to another, and And something changed in that progress. I started to see and worry about people that I felt didn't have. So I started feeling guilty for the easy, how everything came so easily to me. So I actually stopped my own flow. So you can also do that. So I needed to reprogram myself again. And from my experience, it was a little bit easier this time. And but repetition is really, really important to reprogram your mind.
And I also read there we all have very similar experience. I also have been this that I have always things have come to me also a bit very in the younger age, and wishing what kind of school I wanted to go to, and it was one of the few who just got into it. It was like 10 places, it was like 500 people, and it came to me, and I had decided when I was 10, 11, 12 years where I was going, and it just everything just lined up towards it without me actually have to really
work for it.
But then later on I actually came into something similar that's like, because a lot of people start talking, how are you not afraid of doing this, or are you not? And I started to think more about this thing and started to put in question to my own thought of it, and actually, like you, then put myself out in different direction. I said you started to listen to a little voice there saying, why have you all of this and not this, and what is this, and then you end up
take yourself out of the flow. So, but also to be in the flow of things, you have to understand there's a lot of responsibility. Are you ready for it? Really do some soul searching, because when you are in a flow of things, you will meet a lot of people that will send you jealous energy and their wants and wishing that they had your life. So you can teach them if they're willing to learn your secret. But it is a responsibility, especially if you're trying to manifest money, abundance of money. With that comes a lot of responsibility. So are you willing to take it on?
Yeah, and I think that you will feel that if it is for you, you will do that. Sorry for the extra noise out here. We have some people working here in the garden, I think. So if you hear some noises, I'm sorry about that, but that's how it is.
Life.
But I also think that what is really important that everybody, when we do the sacred and want to manifest, we always focus on the future also, instead of being
you focus for something is there, but it's already here. You just have to.
But not only that, you're not living in the moment, and it's in the moment that you manifest most. Yeah. So you still need to be in the moment, but because we humans, we like I want to be over here, so I work over there and put all the energy into the future, what it is, instead of being also in the moment. I think that is also why a lot of things, why the people also don't feel like you always work, because they only mantra about the future, nothing about
here and now. And they're very busy to look at the green grass on the other side of the road, when in reality they are standing in the field of green. You just have to be thankful for where you are and what you have and what you and also that you where you want to go.
So it is. I think it is very important. Is that like we've been brought up that we always compare ourselves with other people, and but in all honesty, we are everybody busy just living our life, but we still do this. So we need to kind of change that within yourself and in the world, I think. But like you say, repetition, you can do, like you said about the mantras, you have the frequency, you can also write things for yourself that you read over it yourself.
Make a vision board.
You make a vision board. You can also stand and talk to the mirror, how thankful and how looking to yourself. There's many of these kind of tools that you can actually be using to rewrite. But like I said, I work usually as a teacher, is that the repetition is something that make things happen. So like this is, but the most important thing that we have figured out is the appreciation, be thankfulness for what you already have. And so you start with the right unconditional love towards yourself. because that is where the change is possible, is when you are thankful for who you are, for the amazing person that
and
you
what you
are,
have,
and what you have
and where you are
at this moment.
Yeah.
Right now.
So that is really the how we see the secret of manifestation. If it has to do with money or true love or stable income, anything that you want is there. It is there for you. You just have to delete a lot of these old programs that you have been absorbing through your lifetime, through your parents, through the society.
And that really doesn't serve you anymore.
No.
It might have served at one point of time in life if you have everything, where sometimes it served its purpose and sometimes it's finished it.
Yeah.
And when it's finished, we need to
move
on and reprogram. Okay, we don't need this, because that is usually stops it, I think. So I think it is good. So, because whatever you have and what you really want, it's
already there. Yeah.
It's already there.
Just don't give up, and don't give up on yourself, and don't give up on your dreams. Just remember, it takes usually 28 days. The scientists have proven this, to change our subconscious, or to put some new program into our editor. So keep on going, keep on trucking. Don't give up. Be thankful. Keep love in your heart towards yourself and others. So good luck to you, and hope this was a little bit helpful.
And have fun with it.
Yeah, always. And don't forget to laugh.
Yeah.
So if you want to follow us, then please hit the subscribe button and the little bell beside it. And we will also love to hear from you. And don't forget that you are absolutely amazing just because you are you.
And please hit the like buttons or dislike button, and please comment. Like we say that in every video, we still love to hear from you guys. We really want to communicate with you guys, because you guys are amazing just because you are you, and always shine as bright as you can be.
Yeah, don't forget, don't give up. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.